Alrighty guys, Via here coming at you with a little bit of a new series that I'm going to be doing for the next sort of a little bit until FIFA 15 comes out and I can start getting career mode and Ultimate Team and all that sort of stuff coming out at you guys. Now, this series is going to be about some young players that I've found on Foothead that I think might be okay career mode signings. Now, I'll start off and I'll go 17s, 18s, 19s, all that sort of stuff. I will leave out all the main ones, like I think in the 18s and 19s, I think you got Bakali, Luke Shaw, all of that sort of stuff. I will leave out those main ones. I think I just want to try and get some sort of unknown players that not a lot of people know about, that sort of stuff. So we'll get straight into it with the under 17, or with the 17-year-olds right now. And this is the 17-year-olds. All of these are as of around about the 19th, 20th of September, around about that. So that's pretty much where we're having a look at. Now, the first player we're going to have a look is Bilal Uldchik. I think that's how you say it. There's a lot of names that I'm probably going to butcher. But we'll have a look at him. Now, I wasn't really going to include this guy because his skill stats aren't that great, but there are a few physical stats and stuff that are fairly decent. Now, obviously, he does have 4-star skills as well. His pace is okay. Obviously, that'll grow. Pace is one thing that grows a lot in career mode, especially with youngsters. These guys are only 17, so they will grow a lot. Now, as you can see, he's got 92 balance and 82 agility, so very good on the ball. Obviously, his strength is not great, but he's only 5'5", he's low to the ground. If you don't have strength, generally you have your balance and that sort of stuff as well if you're short. So that sort of cancels that out. 71 dribbling isn't too bad, and as I say, he's fairly quick. So decent enough stats for him going forward. He looks like an okay career mode signing, especially with the 4-star skills and cutting in from the right with the left foot. We'll move on, and the next guy is Enes Unal. Now this guy plays for Bursaspor in the I think it's the Turkish league, I guess. So we'll have a look at this guy. He's a striker, obviously. 75 pace, obviously, again, will grow. 4-star skills as well, which is amazing. Very useful. Now, this guy has already got 70 finishing. Now, that's great for a 17-year-old. So, obviously, that'll grow a lot. Now, I think that guy would be a really good player to use. Obviously, I'm going to be doing a Barnsley career mode, but I won't be doing it with any databases or anything like that. I'm just going to be scouting. So, unfortunately, I won't be able to use a lot of these guys, but these guys probably can help a lot of people out if they don't know about them already. Now, obviously, these guys might not turn into anything. The potential might be crap. Who knows what it is in game? But pretty much, I've just sorted by age and looked at the ones that I think are going to have the decent enough stats for their position. Probably not a lot of bronzes because I didn't really want to take a risk on bronzes. They'd have to grow a hell of a lot to actually be worth something. But pretty much silvers and stuff like that. But obviously, getting back to the cards, 70 finishing, 72 dribbling, very solid stats, 76 sprint speed as well. His pace isn't too bad. Definitely going to grow that. 70 finishing to start off is the main one. Obviously in the 4-star skills, 70 positioning isn't too bad either. Now, that's going to be an awesome striker to use for a 17-year-old. Definitely worth trying out. Now, we'll have a look at the next one. Now, this guy is a centre mid. Now, Yuri Tielemans. Now, this guy is actually really decent. Probably more suited to a centre attacking mid role. Hopefully, you can actually use that in-game because his strength isn't that great. His standing tackle and all that stuff isn't too bad for a 17-year-old. But his shooting is fairly solid. Obviously, 70 long shots. 76 dribbling, he's very good on the ball, or with the ball, that sort of stuff. 78 balance is fairly solid as well. 5'9", 3-star skills. Obviously, his stamina is fairly decent, and 74 vision is always good to have. So, definitely worth trying out in the middle of the park, probably as a center attacking mid. Hopefully, you can play that. And moving on again, we do have Ruben Neves. Now, this guy plays for Porto, and he has 3-star skills, obviously. A center mid. Now, this guy can probably play a sort of box-to-box centre midfielder. 72 strength is always good, and he's shooting his long shot power in the low 70s, which is always good. 73 kick accuracy, dribbling is good. 85 jumping is awesome. His heading accuracy isn't great, but hopefully with the jumping and that 72 strength, you can probably win a lot of the goal kicks that come out to him, that sort of stuff. So definitely worth trying out. Maybe he could be sort of suited to a centre defensive mid, but probably just to a straight centre mid, I'd probably use him as. But centre mid, centre defensive mid, centre attacking mid, you could probably use him anywhere out of those 3 positions. Definitely worth having a look at. And the last person that we're going to have a look at is probably the best one out of all these 17-year-olds. Now, this guy is absolutely amazing by the look of it. 68 finishing is probably not as great as the other striker we did have just before, but 81 strength. Now, he's obviously got that pace as well. 81 pace on the card. 79 acceleration, 83 sprint speed is how you make that up. But that 81 strength is not going to get pushed off the ball very easy. 3-star skills, 6 foot. That 68 finishing obviously will grow a lot. Basel are producing a lot of young players, and 78 ball control is good as well. 78 balance, this guy just looks like an absolute boss. Normally you don't have strength, agility and balance all at the same person, all at the same time, sorry. Normally you have either strength or agility and balance. But with the 6 foot, he's sort of in the middle. He's not too high, not too tall, not too short, so he's got the pretty good in all of them, and obviously for a 17-year-old, that's crazy. So they're the players, that all the 17-year-olds that we're going to have a look at in this one. Next, we will move on to the 18-year-olds, obviously, and as I said, we will be leaving out all of those career mode signings that you see in all the career modes, Bakalis and Shaws and Januzajs and all that sort of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's definitely something different, but it's something to obviously look forward to in FIFA 15, obviously with you career mode guys. If you really enjoy signing new talent and obviously developing them, then these players are definitely going to help you by the look of them. Hopefully their potential sort of matches what their in-game stats say. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We'll be back soon with the 18-year-olds. So I've been Vio, and peace.